Okay, so I want to go through this with you all. So first of all, this is how we are going through this. We are using Adobe Illustrator, and what I've done is I've more or less opened up an image. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here to Layers, and under Layers I'm going to click on this. I'm going to add a brand new layer. Now before I get too far into this, I'm going to go to Properties. I want to make sure my stroke is set to no fill, and you'll kind of see this here in a second, so we'll go through this here in a second. Now I'm going to zoom in on this one just a tad so I can make this a little easier. Okay, so I'm going to go to my pen tool, and I'm on my new layer, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go on the outskirts of this. Now when I go through this one, I'm going to kind of go through this as we go here. I'm just going to click on this one, and you're going to notice what I can do is I'm going to actually click on this, and if I hold down Command on there, I can actually change this around. Now you'll see, like, if I do this, I can add a spot, but that's going to be kind of an interesting little point, so I'm going to undo that real quick. What I can do though is if I hold down Option on this line, if I click on it, I can actually move this. You can kind of see I can kind of curve this if I want to, and that's more or less what I'm going to kind of do. So I'm going to kind of click on these points, and when I do this, go to Properties, you're going to see it says Fill. I want to do a no fill. Just want to go on the outskirts of this one. Okay, and I'm going to click on this just a little bit, hold down Command, just move it up a little bit so it looks about right. You can see, kind of holding down Option, I can kind of move these things around. Once I get through this, I'm just going to move this so you can kind of see, just by clicking on the option makes this a little easier. Now if you have a lot of details on this, obviously you want to spend a little bit more time on this. I'm just trying to go through this somewhat fast so you have a general idea how to go through this. Should probably have this zoomed in. I'm also using a trackpad, which I recommend not using for this purpose. So I would probably recommend that this would be a whole lot easier on a mouse. So just realize that as well. There we go. All right, so once I have that, I'm going to hide this layer here so you can see I've just got this part. Oh, I missed a spot. So I'm going to actually connect this to this here real quick too. Okay, look to see if there's anything else that looks a little goofy. Okay, now obviously I should probably spend more time on this, but for the benefit of this video, I'm going to go to File, and now I'm going to go to Export, and I'm going to Export As, and I'm going to save this as an SVG file. Let's try that. I think I didn't have my stroke up. I think that might be the issue. Let's try this one more time. All right, now if you have done this right, you'll see now we have the option to do a cut, and that's what we want to do. So we could literally click on this, we can resize it to get to be the way we want. If you have some images over the top, you can put that over there. But if we're just wanting to get a cut on this, that's how we go about it. All right.